Welcome everyone to another Pokemon Champions live. Today we're using Mega Blastoise with Shell Smash. You can see the team ID up on the screen. I'm going to put it probably at the beginning of the video this time instead of at the end like I did last time. But basic Sneasler, basic Incineroar. In fact, might be the exact same Incineroar actually. Tailwind Whimsicott to help the Blastoise. Scarf Basculegion in the back. And then a weird Meowstic set. Anti-meta Meowstic. Rain Dance, Trick Room, Fake Out Psychic. We're trying to get this Blastoise Shell Smashed without taking damage and then hitting Water Spout. Got to Masters with it, we'll see how it does. Alright, here we are, first battle, Mega Floette, which is rampaging through the tiers. Blastoise is not really great in this game. This team extremely walled by Rotom, by the way. So we'll have to see how it does. Sneasler, however, does seem pretty good. So that is cool. Probably go a little Whimsicott Sneasler lead. Putting the Incineroar and Basculegion in the back. So no Mega Blastoise. I know that's 2 in a row where the Mega doesn't come in the first game. And I think it'd be okay. I just really don't like the Rotom matchup at all. And I don't really like the Floette matchup either. Plus, I think just Sneasler is better. Genuinely, Sneasler can take out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of his Pokemon, probably except Garchomp. And honestly, you could probably take out that too with some help. Basculegion looks fantastic in the back if I could stall enough Tailwind turns or get my own Tailwind up. See how it goes. Last time we went 2 and 1. Happy Friday, everyone. Hope everyone's enjoying their dinner. Which is when I will probably upload this. Here we go. First battle. Sneasler and Floette. So Fake Out plus Calm Mind, possibly. We're Sash Whimsicott, so we won't really have to worry about that. I think I'm just gonna Tailwind Protect. Here's the thing, right? Like, if he Fake Outs, then he gets Encored into Fake Out. And Dire Claw, I think, always kills Slot. I guess it could be built bulky, but most of the time I have this matchup, Sneasler kills Floette with a Dire Claw. I could also just see him faking out into Sneasler, which is why we're protecting. We don't have Fake Out. Can't really think of a reason why you would have this lead if it wasn't to set up Floette. Berry Aura, that's gonna boost our Moonblast too. If they double into Whimsicott, great play. Nope, Claw protects. Whimsicott will live on 1 to the Star Claw, which is okay. Well, taking out the Sneasler or the Whimsicott, which is fine. We are going to, I think, Tailwind Dire Claw. I could Encore, but I think I'd rather do this. Oh, I didn't even check what Pokemon he had in the back. Maybe I should have. Maybe we'll get like a Sleep or something. We still get the Tailwind up though. My White Herb's gonna activate. Tailwind looks nice. Obviously, Sneasler is extra fast now. Maybe I should have. That did a good amount of damage. Where did I? I probably should have Encored into Fake Out, honestly, but that crit did not matter. But we got the Tailwind up, which is nice. And now we can get our Incineroar in for his own little Fake Out. We'll see if it's White Herb. It is. Which is fine. I think I want to Fake Out the Sneasler and CC the Incineroar. For a couple of reasons. If Incineroar fakes out our Sneasler, then our Incineroar will fake out their Sneasler. If his Incineroar fakes out our Incineroar, then his Incineroar is dead, and mine is probably also dead, but it might live. I don't know. Either way, we start getting really good damage. He probably needs... Well, he's not going to be Throat Chop because he's Fake Out. So Basculegion should wall it. Let's see what he does. He just withdraws into Floette, which is fine. Protect. If he wants to keep switching, that is fine. We're honestly going to get pretty good damage into Floette with CC. Solid 40%. We're gonna parting shot into Sneasler here. And I'm gonna Dire Claw. I feel like a Protect is coming, so actually I could probably Protect. Either way, I want to get Incineroar out and into Basculegion, if possible. I don't really want to attack into a Floette Protect though. They could double into Incin and try to kill him, but with Citrus Berry I might live, although I don't know, Fairy Aura makes it strong. Okay. Double Protect. This guy's playing very, very safe. Oh, that was my Sneaser's Protect. Oh, okay, he just kills Incineroar. For some reason I thought that was his. So he is weak. We're gonna start throwing out these last respects. He's got all 4 Pokemon left and I only have 2, but I still think I'm in an okay position here. Obviously, yeah, I should have, maybe should have predicted that, but I can't really risk it. Sneaser's gonna die. Or, I guess he won't, but he's gonna die next turn. A poison or something would be nice. Nothing. But no, it's not that much. Tail petered out again, doesn't really matter. We're gonna last respects again into Sneasler. And I'm actually just gonna CC Incineroar just in case he decides he's going to try to predict my Protect. And I kind of have to make a play because I'm a little behind now. However, I do think Basculegion could do it. We live, that's perfect. There should be a double down on him. Incineroar dead and Sneasler surely dead. Even though we're -1, this is like -3 Sneasler. This thing has like 3 defense right now. See what his last Pokemon is, and we'll see if we're able to pull this out. Obviously you have Floette and you have Whimsicott. Okay. Interesting. I'm gonna do a weird move. I'm going to double into Whimsicott on the Tailwinds while he protects Floette. Yep, perfect. Just what I wanted to see. Don't double protect. Perfect. Basculegion will take it out. That's a power of Basculegion, man. And honestly, and Sneasler. What a great call. I knew he was playing kind of safe with his Floette the whole game. So being able to then take out the Whimsicott in that way and win the battle. Like, that's what I said. I knew we were 2 down, but I felt like I put myself in a good position there with Basculegion and Sneasler out to take it home with just those 2. Especially with the other Sneasler very low in defense. So we win game 1. We'll move on do game 2. Obviously, we didn't use Blastoise yet, but... Alright, game 2 after a little Elgato error that erased the last game. Which we lost, by the way. Charizard Sun with Basculegion, Mega Glamora, no, probably Mega Charizard, Glamora, Sneasler, Mamoswine, and Whimsicott. This is where I show off the Meowstic set. We go Blastoise, Sneasler in the back, and then Incineroar is decent. I believe Incineroar actually lives an intimidated Basculegion. Probably not in the rain, but actually I think our Basculegion is just better. Time to show off this Meowstic set and what it can do, especially with Blastoise in here. We'll see what his lead is. I will be really sad if... because a Charizard Sneasler lead is possible, which means I almost certainly have to protect Blastoise. But what I could do is I could protect Psychic Sneasler. It's a Whimsicott Charizard, okay. So, obviously we're just gonna Rain Dance. I guess we could Fake Out, actually. Let's Fake Out Whimsicott first. And then let's Protect. Just to break Sash is the idea. Tailwind won't. Well, Tailwind might be going up anyway. We'll see. Meowstic should live a Heat Wave even in the we're max HP. Look at that guy. Look at this dude. Maybe he'll just Solar Beam into Blastoise anyway. Well, the problem is we could get Encored into Fake Out. I didn't even think about that. Maybe I should have just Rain Danced. We could also get Encored into Protect though, it's whatever. He probably wants to get... We did break Focus Sash. Solar Beam goes right into Blastoise, I'm guessing. So we could see an Encore. But ideally we don't. So I'm just gonna do the strategy here. Either way, he can't Solar Beam into Blastoise because I could legitimately spam Protect until Encore ends, or I could just switch. Please be in the Blastoise? Okay. That's not bad, we can switch Blastoise out. Rain Dance comes out, I'm sure he's thinking he should have Encored the other guy. Obviously we're going to stick Blastoise in for one more time because we don't want to be taking a Solar Beam on anyone. I'm fine with this situation right now. We're Encored into Rain Dance too, Whimsicott being very annoying, but again, it's not that big a deal because obviously we're going to protect on the Solar Beam and we're just going to switch into Sneasler here. So usually this thing has Overheat and not Air Slash. We're probably just going to maybe just double switch actually, because we're gonna be faster than Charizard. If he tries to set up another Solar Beam, which I think he might just, honestly he might just switch, but we'll have Meowstic now in the back. So overall net positive. We'll see what happens this turn because we broke Whimsicott Sash. I'm very interested to see. I feel like his Charizard might switch, yeah. Okay, so that's good for us then because... Ooh, he goes his own Basculegion. I mean, I guess some Moonblast coming out. This could be a Tailwind. Either way, we're doubling into Basculegion next turn. Moonblast, okay. I am doubling into Basculegion in case of a Tailwind. Basculegion is dying. And one of my Pokemon is dying. We'll see which one it is. Because my guess is this is Tailwind. I don't think you risk the Speed tie if he is Scarf or Swift Swim. Which in the Sun Team, I highly doubt he's Swift Swim, but maybe it's anti. But I don't know why he would be Swift Swim. Either way, Basculegion is definitely dying on this turn. It's just a matter of who is killing him. And if Throat Trap kills, which it should. Sneasler's pretty strong. But you never know. Tailwind, he probably last respects into Basculegion. This is only 50 base power, but he flips turns. Oh man, that did some damage. This is actually going to be really good damage into whoever he brings out now. This was not the situation I wanted to be in. If I knew this was going to happen, I would have 100% Dire Clawed into Whimsicott. I didn't think about flip turn. Now this Whimsicott's out here just being annoying. I still think Blastoise and Meowstic can win, seeing the Pokemon that he has, but with Tailwind it's going to be a little bit annoying. Need big damage on this Mamoswine here. This is obviously only 50 base power, this shouldn't do that much, yeah. Decent damage though. Rain's got 1 turn, he's got 3 turns of Tailwind. Do I want to go my own Blastoise? I don't think so yet. I think I want to get another hit off on Mamoswine before going Blastoise. Yeah. That's pretty free. Obviously, we need to keep Meowstic up alive in here in the back. I think Basculegion is switching out after this turn. Mamoswine falls. Now he's got to waste another turn killing Sneasler, which is big. No more rain. Tailwind still up. Imagine if I CC'd. That would have been disgusting. I could also try to save Sneasler, but I don't think it's worth it. I think Whimsicott can always take him out. They're gonna double down me here, almost certainly. What do I do here? Because I'm getting double down for sure. I think trying to save Basculegion is probably the play. Go Blastoise. I think Basculegion needs to be alive. Hopefully this doesn't do that much. That did quite a bit. very interesting position. I'm not looking too hot, but basically I'm gonna have to. So maybe I should have brought my own Tailwind. I have to stall Tailwind turns. I'm not gonna fake out. There's really no point in doing that. There's one turn of Tailwind left. I'm just gonna Dark Pulse into Basculegion. Blastoise can probably live a Moonblast, so if he does that targeting, but yeah, it's really not looking good. I'm pretty sure this is a loss because there's no way I can get Whimsicott off the field. I should have tried to take care of it when I could. It was kind of a bad play. Really, the only way I win is if he... Really, he kind of has to, like, super crit. Which is not happening. But we're gonna lose game 2. Man. The thing is I'm just gonna get encored into it, so no point. Tailwind plus Last Respects, and then the game is over. I probably can just forfeit, but I'll play it out. We'll see. Maybe he makes a mistake. Like maybe he attacks into my Meowstic for whatever reason. Nope. How'd you play better there? Take out Whimsicott when you get the chance. The flip turn basically won him the game because I didn't see that coming at all. Which is stupid because even a Wave Crash would have taken out Sneasler, so obviously we can just end the game at this point. It's a Meowstic against the world, Meowstic's not doing it. So we lose that when we go to 1-1. We'll get the last battle, Battle 3, and see if we can go positive on the day. Alright, Battle 3. Oh, it's another King Gambit, man. I guess the one with the King Gambit got crashed, but it is another King Gambit, who one of the more annoying mons to deal with. Also a Charizard. Another very annoying mon to deal with. I'm just gonna, you know, we're just gonna try to show how this works. Incineroar. Just go Sneasler. Incineroar and Whimsicott will stay on the bench, which is fine. I want to try to get a Shell Smash up, it's just these Gambits are doing a lot of work. This team really isn't that good. I feel like I played a lot of not amazing teams when testing, and now that I go up against like some meta guys, it's not working at all, but maybe we'll get one Shell Smash sweep. Has the highest potential though, you gotta think it's that potential. Let's see who his lead is. Dragapult and Sinistcha. This looks like I am trying to kill Sinistcha immediately because this thing is annoying. And I don't want to deal with it. He could switch. I don't really know what Dragapult does. I mean, I guess Band is what the meta was before, but I've seen like Special Dragonite recently. We'll see. Okay, there's no specs, so yeah, we're fine. It's good damage though. Alright, Sinistcha should be dead. To both. Yep. Perfect, perfect, perfect. That's what I love to see. Oh my god. This could be incredible. I'm going to protect Trick Room. And hopefully Meowstic doesn't have really strong attacks coming its way. And hopefully Dragon Bolt is like, I can just Thunderbolt into Blastoise and take it out. It would be really bad if he doesn't. Come on, at least one of them go into Blastoise. Perfect. Perfect. Max HP, this is a strong hit. Oh my god, I should have rain danced. See, this is what always happens. I'm like, oh. We have Scarf Basculegion though to remove Dragon Bolt here. Okay, now we're gonna play very risky. He's probably gonna take out Blastoise, but on the off chance he doesn't, Basculegion should be faster than Bolt. I guess it could be Scarf, but why don't you run Scarf for the fastest mon in the game? That doesn't make sense, and you have a Tailwinder. He could also switch, but that's fine. Maybe he just protects Charizard. What I'm hoping is, honestly, this is good, and then maybe an attack into Basculegion. Of course, it's fucking King Gambit, though. That dies to CC now. Into Basculegion would be big. It's into Blastoise. Alright, we made some bad plays. We made some bad plays this game. I think, if he doesn't sucker, he's gonna sucker. Oh, we just double protect. I don't know why he would do that, and sucker is very obvious. I mean, I can't really do anything except that, so it's for sure Wraps. Dude, King Gambit, man, is just so annoying to deal with. Yeah. Alright, really badly played game. I think if I Rain Dance... Well, if I Rain Dance, obviously I live. One. And then... I don't know, I guess maybe a Dire Claw Sleep is my out. Oh, wait, Charizard didn't even go yet. Alright, I'm gonna get one more because now I'm tilted from playing so bad. I want this team to work so bad, I want to get one Shell Smash sweep, but I don't know, it's not looking good. We might just lose again, but we'll see. We'll play another one. Alright, battle number 4. It's day 2 and I'm already on tilt from how shit I'm playing. Rain, so we don't need Meowstic this game. Even though it is good against Gengar. Our Chaladon is interesting. That's gonna make me want to lead Sneasler. Honestly, Sneasler Basculegion isn't the worst idea in the world. And then throwing in the Tailwinder in the back with, I know Incineroar is good, but Yeah, maybe Blastoise wasn't meant to be. Or maybe it's just the team. It's possible. It could be the team, it could be my plays. It could be Blastoise. If anyone has a better Mega Blastoise Shell Smash team, that would be great. It did help kill the Sinistcha last game. But either way, this will be the last game of the video, so hopefully we can win and go 2-2. Which would be funny because the 2 wins would be without Blastoise. I gotta remember that Kangaskhan has Scrappy. Oh, our Chalanon's taking a close combat. And Gengar, I think, is taking a flip turn. This could be double protect. I genuinely don't care. I want as much damage as our Chalanon as possible, and it even could be sturdy or sash. I've seen a lot of our Chalanons on that. Is that a double protect? Yeah, okay. Interesting. I'm fine with flip turning. Who could he possibly have in the back here? Polito, Gengar, Sinistcha. We're going to kind of predict a Sinistcha switch here. We're still going to flip turn out of Basculegion. Into Incineroar. I feel like I kind of have to make plays. I've been making really obvious decisions. We'll see what our Chalanon does. My guess is Sinistcha's waiting out there in the back to take this close combat. He's not, but hopefully Gengar will die to this combination of attacks here. Especially Incineroar's coming in for sure. Into Incineroar is perfect. So Gengar's gonna die. We'll see what the Archaladon does. I'm guessing it's sturdy, by the way it just stayed in. But Gengar's down, so Mega down, and really big threat down. Flash Cannon. We live that pretty easily. Which is nice. He's going to bring in his own Incineroar. That's going to activate my White Herb. We're going to protect Sneasler, and we're going to Parting Shot. With Insect. Into the Arch. Sneasler now has its pick. I think I'd rather... I'm pretty positive this is going to be sturdy. He's going to withdraw. Okay. Okay. Obviously, I think Instant is coming back in. So I'm actually going to double into Arch and try to knock that thing out. Because it's just kind of sitting here not really doing anything. And it's very possible that one Instant takes its place. But also that the Sinistcha just switches out into Instant as well. A Rage Powder could be pretty bad, but we're Flare Blitzing, so Incineroar should do a lot of damage to that. So it actually won't be too bad. Okay. Perfect, yeah, it is sturdy, or sash. but hopefully Incineroar will just knock it out. Nope, it is slower. But, okay, Sneasler goes down, but so does our Chalamon, so that's really good. And I'll see what the Sneasler does here. I'm gonna guess maybe a Gotcha Gotcha. I'm not really sure what else it would pull off. I guess it could Trick Room, and it does. But what I'm gonna do is actually Encore into that. We have just Incin left. We're focused at. So the great thing about this is obviously I can just Parting Shot my Incineroar out. He forfeits, okay. Well, he's not gonna let me do it. I'm glad we did one more. Mega Blastoise. But the team around him, when Mega Blastoise didn't come, ended up winning a few games. That's gonna be it for me. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next week.